see you all. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm gonna look up Dark Island. Remember how that goes. Wait.
Dan,
Yes.
a lot of people kept sending out songs that she liked. So there's about 5 or 6 that I printed off, but how many are we doing?
Oh, I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll feel it out.
Okay.
Good question, though. Steven? Okay. Geez, lots of people on Zoom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, lots of people tonight. How's everybody? It's good? Doing pretty good, gotta say. Not too bad, could be worse. You don't have to be in a hurry to get here early because this other group, they're tiny and they're gonna take a few minutes to get out. So let's just kind of accept it. And so don't worry about getting here like 20 minutes early because they're gonna be in here, all right? And we'll just go a little bit past 9, we'll still get our time. There is that, and there was Dancing Queen earlier. So, I don't know. It's entirely up to you, of course. Anyway, so we're going to have a good time tonight, and we're going to remember Nancy tonight musically. We're going to play a few of her favorites and just a few tunes with her in mind. I miss her already. I'm sure you guys too. She was a great part of the group, and it's really sad. So we're going to try our best to bring her back to life a little bit with eighth notes. All right, some of her favorite combinations. But first of all, let's get warmed up. So let's play our nice G major scale. Or is there a different key you'd like to try to? Why don't we do A tonight? A major. Let me get my tuner out. Okay, and I'm going to check my fiddle quick. Okay, I am now in tune. Let's say hi. I can't remember your name, I'm sorry. No, not you. I know your name. We have we have somebody new joining us. Oh, it's Wayne. Yes, Wayne on the bass. This is kind of a new thing for us. We haven't had bass before. Did you guys have bass in the past? No. So awesome. You're the first there, Wayne. Yeah, it's great to be the first. Not in the Army, but in other situations. It's great. Okay, let's do it. A major scale. Here's your A. A reliable A. Okay, let's do it. Oh, there's some static. Hold on now. Technical problems. There's some static on the audio. I don't know if it's okay. Everybody else has come in and said it's okay, Steven. So just double check your setup there. Okay, let's do it. Here's your A. Ready, slow. Okay, so in terms of intonation, it was really actually pretty good. My tuner was fairly happy. There was a few notes that kind of closed in on the note. That's all right. I'm really happy to hear when that happens, but we weren't together. So let's do it all together. You can watch my bow for the next note, right? Watch for the next bow. Let's see if we can line her up all bang on together. Lengthen the bow. Here's the A. Okay, ready, go. Much more together that time, much better. Now let's just check in with a couple of notes. Here's C sharp. Keep playing that note, keep playing it. That's really good, okay. Now, just to kind of educate our ears, here's a flat C sharp. You hear the depressed quality of that note. Very depressed. Here it is in tune. Everybody notice the sun come out there? Now here it is sharp. It hurts, doesn't it? It's terribly harmful. So here it is in tune again. Okay? Yeah. Let's play it all together. C sharp. Ready? Go. Really, really nice. Very, very good. Okay, let's have one more go at the scale. Oh, G sharp. Let's do that one too. There's a few of them, but it's close. It got closer. So here again, here it is in tune. Here it is flat. More noticeable than C sharp. Here it is in tune again. Okay, and here it is sharp. And here it is in tune again. Okay, everybody hear all those? Not all of them? Let's do it again. G sharp. Ready? Oh, that's Grant. Hey, Grant, gonna mute you. Love you, but gotta mute you. Okay, ready? G sharp. Oh, that's better. Okay. Very good. So that's what the G sharp sounds like when she's in tune. All right, let's remember it. Let's do the scale again. Here's the A. Okay. Ready, go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nice. Lovely, much better. Let's do the arpeggio while we're at it. Ready, go. Okay, but it sounded kind of like a camping expedition, hunting and fishing. Let's do it again. Here's the A. And you remember what C sharp sounds like. Let's do it. Ready, go. Not too bad. How's it feeling? Get more used to the stretching? Let's up the pace and do it one more time. Scale, then arpeggio. Going to be like this. And just let your fingers land. See how you do. 1, 2, 3, go.
Let's record it anyways.
Not too bad, not too bad. It wasn't quite as good as the fast, but anyway, we got a good idea how to work on that key. It's a hard key. It deserves a little extra work, all right? Okay, now let's see. So we had a few ideas for tunes for Nancy here. The first, somebody mentioned Dark Island, and I thought that'd be a nice way to start. There was also Spoota Scary and Made Behind the Bar. Am I missing anything? Okay, yeah, sure. We can take a look at that too. All right. We'll play Dark Island. Beautiful tune. My mom used to love this tune. Very sad. This is in G. What do you got it in? In D? So give me the first little bit of it. Okay. What does everybody have it in, D or G? D. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Okay, play a bit of that again for me, Ann. Okay, that's great. Let's do it. Ready? 1, 2. more time. Geez, we should do that again sometime. Great tune. You guys all feeling that out in cyber Zoom land? Right on. Okay, so now how about the Spoota Scary? And then maybe we'll go into Made Behind the Bar. So it's going to be. And then. Like that, shall we? Let's do it. What fun. Now let's do the good 3 times each. Might as well. Spoota Scary is in the key of G, girl, and Made Behind the Bar is in the key of D, dog. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. one more. Whew. Right on. Great couple of tunes. Did we forget, was there one more? The Lament, right. Which I don't really play, but I will anyway. The Lament. Jeez. All these long titles, eh? I'm terrible. I'm the worst ever. Okay, so we're playing. Now, hold on. The title is long. It's like my dad used to say it when somebody was singing an old Gaelic song, and they'd be about 20 minutes in, and he'd lean over and say, "That's only the title." Anyway, Lament for the Death of the Reverend Archie Beaton is what we're doing, people. It's on the session.org. It was the first thing that came up when I Googled it, okay? Session.org said, "The Lament for the Death of the Reverend Archie Beaton." Okay? It is in the key of G here. That's the one, okay? Sweet? No. Woohoo! Maybe he had long sermons or something. Okay, so the Lament. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Do it all again. More feelings. beautiful, people. Thanks for doing that. All right, does that feel good there, guys? All right, thanks for participating. That was really nice. Okay, now I think we should start. I'd like to practice and coast for a little while instead of learning more and more stuff, okay? And the burn dances that I sent out, I do want to learn, but we have time. We don't have to rush into it. So why don't we start right at the top of what we've been learning so far this season, all right, with the Scottish tunes. So that's, what do you call it there? Huh? That's right, that's the one. O'Vagelly's Plaid, followed by Old Faithful, followed by Craigallachie Bridge, and the two reels, Randy McClellan and Sandy McIntyre's Trip to Boston. We'll try doing the whole set. You're gonna need, well, or or that's the other, you know. Okay, and I'm gonna get. I still get when I practice with you guys though. I always follow the music anyway because I'm very prone to wandering off, as it were. Okay, here we go. Old Vagalese Plaid. Yeah, I know. Everybody I've ever known has trouble saying it. It is. It's a surprising one, I find. That's all right. Don't you worry about that. Okay. So we're going to do O'Vagelly's Plaid with Old Faithful and Craigallachie, Randy McClellan, and Sandy McIntyre's. All right? We're not going to go too fast to start off with. We'll go nice and easy. I promise. Okay, O'Vagelly's. Yeah. You guys got your coordinates set into your mortars? Oh, good. Everybody ready? So we're not going to go fast, especially with the reels. When we hit the reels, it's going to be kind of like a medium back foot speed because we're going to practice, all right? And we'll do it again and we'll try it a little faster, but for now, let's be on the back foot. Let's take our time. 2 times each for everything. Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you. 1 time for Craigallachie. It's an awesome tune, yes. Okay. Ready? right. How's everybody's arms? Okay. Now, I thought that actually went pretty well. I really liked the slow air was really nice. I think it was because we did all that working on intonation at first, and it came out really good. And then the march was fine. Craig Ellicky, of course, needs a little work, but when doesn't it need a little work? So we'll slow her right down and we'll do that one again. And I thought the reels, once they got going, were quite good. How do you feel about the reels? Anybody struggling? The page turn. Well, I have an idea about that. Yes, I understand. Just got to, and we'll work on that. We'll work on that. Now, how about the Zoom people? How did you guys find all that? It's not too bad? Deborah, you're struggling a bit, but I understand. It's okay. You just take your time and catch up. Don't worry. Now, we're going to do some slow work now, okay? Otherwise, pretty good though, eh? You looked fabulous. Your bows looked wonderful, and the left hands that I could see looked perfect. So I'm just going to go with that, okay? Now, what we're going to do first, I think we should take a look at Craig Ellicky. Let's do Craig Ellicky couple of times dead slow, ahead dead slow. And Wayne, you're a great addition. The bass is sounding great.
Dan,
Yes.
there's a lot of static.
Static?
Yeah, and I'm finding it's cutting out at times. I don't know how the others are finding that, but it cuts out a bit too.
Static.
I don't know if it's just me.
Could be just you. I don't see anybody, everybody else seems okay. But I just adjusted my levels a bit to try to give you a little bit less of the gain and more of the volume. So maybe that'll help.
Yeah, well, I've got static too, but it's not unreasonable, but it's there.
It's there, right? Okay, let me just do this. Yeah, these are kind of cranked. So. One second, one more thing. I'm gonna try one more thing here.
And it probably maybe the connection to your pickup.
Well, it's a digital connection, but it's up a little high. Oh, I know what it is. Sorry, guys. There, how's that? Is that better?
No, it's still there.
Still there. So I had the wrong one. Select, oh, that's input, yeah, input.
That last little bit was worse than
Okay.
a minute earlier.
I don't know what's
Could be
going
your
on.
microphone. Could be it's coming from your microphone.
Maybe. Hold on. Yeah, Bill's on Zoom here, but he's having trouble connecting up, I think. Yeah, do this again. Okay. All right. Is that any better there, guys? I've adjusted the levels a little bit. No better?
Still getting static,
Static.
but it's bearable.
Okay. It's too bad because this is working fine last week. Everything's working fine. Nothing has changed. Anyway, we'll have to grin and bear it. Sorry, guys. Maybe I'll try just using the regular. This. Now, has that changed anything?
Much louder.
Okay, well, that's just the regular computer audio, so we'll just go with that.
Yeah, that's really clear.
Okay, good. Means I don't need this anymore either. Okay, so Craig Ellicky, dead slow. So kind of like this. Shall we? It'll be so much fun. 1, 2, 3. Gotta say, it sounds really good at that speed. What would be in the way of getting faster? Yes. Yes, Anne-Marie? No, we kind of finessed it as we went while you guys were gone. Kind of by ear. Yeah, there is an updated version that Don did. Well, we might not get all the cuts and holds exactly right. Like it's, most of it is there, but we'll do it again. Let me see what we're really getting wrong. Yeah, we're sometimes going. It's, for the most part, it's going to be okay. Just have a kind of a loose mindset about the whole thing. That's right, a bit of expression, yeah. But that was really good at that speed. It was nice and together and in tune and pretty articulate. Now, one thing I will say is when we're doing those scales, tendency to run away with it a little bit, right? So lengthen the bow. That's how you fight that. Lengthen the bow. Even though you're doing 16th notes, try to use a good piece of bow. You can see when I do it. You see, that's about that much bow. So go ahead and use it. And the most important thing is to not let the amount of bow you use diminish as you go along. That's the most important thing. So whatever length you're using at the beginning, try to keep it that length. That's how you race, is by diminishing the amount of bow. Okay? Shall we try it one more time? Let's do it. One, two, three. Sounded good. And that was a good tempo. Let's find out what that was. So that's kind of 100 on the metronome. So that sounds like a good tempo for us. Everybody remember that, 100 on the metronome. You guys feeling good about that time? A couple of times? It's great. Okay, we're gonna take a little break now. 10 minutes, smoke them if you got them. Be back in 10. Whew. Is it about right? A little on the slow side, sure. Yeah.
We don't like paper.
We're not gonna go up that. Well, I'd like to for one. Some.
You play with, did you play with Bobby Brown?
Laird. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, I'm glad you did. Yeah. Yeah. Older Nancy is kind of. Oh, is he great street there?
She played the bell fire there.
Yes, I knew that, yeah. I remember she used to complain, because she came to me for private lessons, like, it started years ago. It has to be like 5 years ago now. And she used to complain about her right hand after hand rehearsal.
She must be playing a heavy bell.
Maybe, but I think in conjunction of doing that and the bow, kind of maybe they didn't like each other too much. Some things are like that. Yeah, I do remember she played that.
Did she have something she didn't give you?
No, not really. I taught a lot of people that were from this orchestra, and then it was actually like somebody asked me about it, and I was kind of like, oh, I'm so busy, I have to call every week, I don't know. But then like a bunch of people asked me about it, including a guy who's in a band in Hamilton that I sub in for sometimes. He's the lead singer, and he called because somebody had asked him to do it. And he was like, no, I know the guy for this, and he called me. So. And when he came out to a rehearsal, and like that, oh, I'm having a great time. It's so much fun.
Did you say Bill the link? Bill Mercer was asking, did you get it? Okay, I just checked my phone. He'd asked for the link, the Zoom link.
Oh, he didn't have it?
Was out of date, so someone must have sent it.
Oh, he's there. He's been there.
Yeah, I just checked my phone. Just making sure. Hi, Dan. Is your son still learning guitar?
Nice. Where'd you get this?
I don't need it anymore.
Oh.
I don't like tattles anymore. It's a sign of me getting old.
What is this? Tab? Oh, he's gonna love it. That's very nice. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
He's
Because I
gonna
do
use
have
it.
others. I just have to go through my son to make sure that he doesn't want it.
Sure.
But this one is
He loves Jimi Hendrix, so he's
He
cool.
does?
Yes. Absolutely.
I can't do that. It's so complex.
It is pretty complex, but it's a start. You know?
Very complex thing. So no use to me. It's just sitting there.
Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, I got the other one.
I have the other one too, actually.
Oh, so you got the fun. That's good. So your Everest.
And what I did was,
There
yeah,
are
I
alternate holes.
did find it.
Did it work out?
Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
excuse me. Yeah, I moved, I guess I moved this one.
Uh-huh. It's not falling off?
It's not falling off.
Oh, good. It's a bugger. Yeah, I could have sworn. I was like, I know there's holes, but they're hidden. Like
They
this
are,
one here, you
yeah.
wouldn't see it unless you went like that. So I'm glad you started that out. But I do like this one. Like, I like this the best,
Yeah.
but it doesn't fit in my case.
Oh, I
And
find,
so
but
just leave
well,
it.
maybe it's the way you, I get mine down inside. So,
Oh, I could try, but the other one, there's a little space for it with a strap that holds it.
yeah.
So I just use that. But this one I do like better because it's just so solid. It never moves, you know? And it's good and high, and it's got all that kind of thing.
Yeah, and I got the extended.
Yeah.
Those.
Yeah, that's good. Great, I'm glad you worked it out. All right, people, let's get back to work. Enough yakking. I'm trying to get them back to work, but they're taking forever. Half of them are still smoking cigarettes. You tell them. Okie dokie. So let's start by, we're going to practice the transition into the reels, out of Craigellachie into the reels. Okay, so we're going to work on that transition a little tiny bit, and then we'll move on. Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, and so what the plan is so only one A at the end of Craigellachie. Only one A. And then instead of the other A, we're going to play the pickup notes for Randy, which is an F and an E. Yes, that is correct. So again, it's going to sound like this. See that? And we'll use those two notes to ramp up the tempo. You only get two notes to do it. Okay? So let's do the last 2 bars of Craigellachie into the first 2 bars of Randy. We're going to go slow to start with. Don't worry, we'll do it a few times. Last 2 bars. Ready, go! Let's do it again. Not bad, a little hesitant. That's okay. Do it again. Ready, go. Really good. That time, it might have been a fluke, but it was a good one. Okay, now I'm going to give you a better countdown, especially for you guys, all right? I'll give you a full bar. 1, 2, 3, go. Really good again, really good again. There's a possibility it wasn't a fluke. Let's do one more. 1, 2, 3, go. Yeah, that's good. So that's how we're going to do it. Everybody got that clear? I think it's a really easy way to do it. I'll check in with the Zoomers. How are the Zoomers on that transition? Is it okay? It's great. Very good. Okay, now let's move on. Let's do, what's the other ones we're doing, the Irish ones? The jigs.
What's the name of the jig?
There is Monahan and Granias. Remember a really, really great name for a really pretty girl? Here's your prom date. Granias. Yeah, grannies. Okay, where is this? Really? I feel bad for those people, you know? Okay, where are these tunes? Here it is. Ranias. So we do have this on one page somewhere, right? Maybe not? Okay. Okay. Monahan and Granias. Okay, I better get that one up too. I'm worried we've been playing that a lot lately. Oh, here, this is the whole set. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, now what's going to be a good practice speed for this? It's going to be deedle dee die dee deedle dee deedle dee deedle dee. Is that going to work, do you think? Nice and relaxed. 2 times each. 1, 2, 3, and. should have remembered this from last time. We started too fast, and when we got to Monaghan or Granias, it was too fast, right? Yes. It reminds me of a story a Newfoundlander once told me about driving a skidoo after 15 beers. And he realized when he hit the snowbank he was going to jump over that he was going too fast. And he said he just, like, he was totally hammered, and all he remembered was thinking, too fast. So that was us. Anyway, so let's practice Granias a lot slower, okay? It's not a hard tune. Like, it's pretty arpeggiatic, really. But it gains a momentum, it can get out of control. I think that's what happened. The Monaghan's the same. That last part really ramps up, eh? And I don't know if you guys noticed, but when the melody kind of goes up the scale or up the arpeggio, so does the tempo. And when the melody comes down, down she comes as well. Okay? It's common, it's normal. So let's see if we can get all that on an even keel, but let's go backwards. Let's start with the Granias. Nice and easy. Okay. And I think I'm getting everything exactly as written. We'll do it again. And let's play the pickup notes, the B and the C. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and. it's sounding good, you know, at that speed. It does, if I feel like I got a load of horses that want to take off, like, there's no doubt that it feels like that. And it's not really a huge problem as long as it doesn't get out of control. But to fight that instinct, lengthen the bow. Again, lengthen that bow. Give it a little bit extra. It'll keep you from jumping ahead. All right, let's leave that. Let's go to the tunes we learned last week, the morning thrush. Let's practice that one. We did, well, last week we did Jenny's Welcome, I think. Yeah. So, but let's work on morning thrush first, and we'll take a look at Jenny's Welcome. Plus, I love the morning thrush. Beautiful tune. Made for the pipes. Yeah. Better get the version up. I had a very pleasant surprise on the weekend when my brother-in-law, Brian, who's from Brador, who lives a kilometer away here on Cumnock Crescent. Anyway, he called me and he said that they went to the Men of the Deep show here in Oakville on Friday, and he has a couple of friends in the group because his father was a miner in the Princess Mine, and a lot of them are veterans of the Princess Mine. Anyway, they called him and said that they weren't doing anything on Saturday, so he had a party for them on Saturday. And he called me, and I went out there, and I show up at the house, and there's a tour bus in front of the house. And I get in there, and all the guys are sat around the piano, and they sang for, had to be an hour or more, just for fun. And it was so much fun, and they were so great, these guys. And then I got the fiddle out, and I played with the piano player, Stephen Muse, who is a piano player in my brother Sean's band back in Cape Breton, the Privateers. So we played for about an hour, and it was so great. The old fellas were getting up and dancing, but the party ended early, and I was really wondering why, because like my sister and brother-in-law are kind of party animals, and I was surprised that at 10 o'clock everybody was leaving, but apparently the night before they had been out until 4 in the morning. And so the bus driver had strict instructions, I'm leaving at 10 and you better be on the bus. And it was probably good because a couple of them are 88 years old. Still partying until 4 in the morning. Geez, I hope it's me. My God. Anyways, that was a lot of fun. Oh yeah, did you? I did too. And my favorite part of it was when your man got down, way down into the very bottom, what they call the end of the sock, you know? And there was just about this much room. And he said, and there we were, crouched under there, shoveling coal all day. And you didn't see any horses' arses out jogging before dinner time. Okay, morning thrush. I think that'd be a good starting tempo, eh? We're going to do her a couple of times.
Jan?
Yes.
Is this Jenny's Welcome to Charlie?
Oh, this is the morning thrush.
I don't have it. It's okay, though. It's okay. I'll just listen.
I can send it to you if you want, or I can put it on my screen. Sure? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, morning thrush. 1, 2, 3. sounds really good at that tempo. I'd love to hear you guys playing it. Do you think I could get you guys to play it for me? There's a few things I want to listen for, and I'll get the group here to listen to. Now, you guys can either play along with these guys if you can hear them, or listen, okay? But the group here is going to play it for me. You ready? I'll count you in. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, not bad, not bad. So there's a few mumbly sections. And it has to do with a couple of things. First of all, we're going to practice rolls on their own, because there's a ton in here. And I love how many people are doing them. Who's doing the rolls? Oh, that's so great. That's great. Keep, and yes. Now, I'm going to say that for the people that are trying to do the rolls, right? It's you know, if you want to try everyone, that's fine. But I find it really good to make a goal of a couple, okay? Because if you have some success at a roll, you're going to have more success. But until you get at least one right, it's really hard. It's kind of like banging your head against the wall a little bit. So if you're having trouble with the rolls, pick one and try to do it every time for each part, okay? But we're also going to work on it. The other thing that makes that mumbly, those bits, is the F sharps on the D string are flat, okay? And it's easy to do, especially when you're rolling on an F sharp. I've found in my experience of teaching what I call adult learners is that when you first hit the F sharp, it might be in tune. When you do your roll and you come back to it again, it's often flat because it travels, your finger travels a little bit. Try to take that into account and press a little harder. That's what I do. Whenever I'm flat, I never do a geographical move right away. I always just press a little harder because it'll bring you up at least a half a semitone without having to move a hand or anything like that. Now, of course, you always want to use like a medium amount of pressure on all your notes because your hand gets very tired otherwise. But if you find yourself flat, just press a little harder, then get back to normal. Okay? Before we do anything else, let's do a roll scale. And we'll do it in the key of D. Okay? So here's what it's going to sound like. And we're going to go slow. Don't worry. Okay, think we can handle that? Just muscle it out. Okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, hold on. Now, not bad. Does everybody know how to do a roll? No. Let me demonstrate a roll. So it's an Irish ornament, first of all. And the way that you do it, you can't do it on an open string. And that's why we take the open strings off for a little break, okay? So when you do a roll, the roll is a melody note, say it's an E, and then you're playing the melody note, you play the note above. Now I use my third finger to do it. Most people do. You can also use the actual note above, whatever's comfortable for your hand. So I go the note above, the note again, the note below, and the note to finish. So 5 notes all in one bow. Everybody see my hand doing that? That's how you do it. Okay? One by one. Well, let's do first finger rolls then. Okay? So we'll do first finger on the D string, and we're going to do this. Okay, nice even rhythm. I'll count you in. Ready, go. Okay, not bad, not bad. Now, of course, rolls are optional. If you don't want to do a roll, if you have ideological problems with a roll, whether it's because of Sinn Féin or just because of a whiskey preference, that's totally up to you. So you just, in that case, you just play a long note or a double stop. You can always do a double stop, but that's how you do a roll. Everybody clear on how to do it? Yeah? How about you guys? Everybody clear on how you do a roll? The mechanics? Okay, good. Let's do it again. First finger roll. Let's do it on the A string this time. On the B roll. Ready, go. Not bad. We're getting better. We're getting better. Let's do an F roll. F sharp. F roll. Ready, go. That's good. Now you notice how the E string is a little more forgiving for rolls, eh? And it's because you don't need to worry about your neighbor on the E string. You can just smack that finger against the string and let it glance off. See that? Which is a good way to do it. Now let's do the second finger rolls. And that's the one in question here in this part. That one there. On the F sharp on the D string. So watch me do it again. And you see how I'm keeping my first finger up in the air. It allows me to reach more with my third finger. See that? I can lean into it. And then I kind of come back. So it really is like rolling your hand. See that? Let's do like, I don't know, say 300 of them. Ready? Go. Really good. Okay, let's do some C sharp rows on the A string. Ready, go. It's getting better as we go along. Second finger rolls I find are hard because the second finger is long. And to get it all the way up off the string and back down, I always found a challenge. So now, I was going to say let's do some G sharp rolls, but we never play G sharp in Irish music, ever. So let's play some third finger rolls. G natural on the D string. Third finger rolls are considered to be the hardest over in Ireland. So take your time. Well, this is what it looks like. Now, when I do third finger rolls, I rest my hand on my tube, meaning that my third finger is kind of freer, more nimble. See that? So I don't rest it on the note. I rest it on the finger behind. And then I can really tickle that string with the third finger, okay? Let's give it a try. Ready, go. Okay, the other thing is now, the main thing that's starting to get kind of deteriorate with the rolls is the rhythm, okay? When we first started off, it was really good. Yum diddly yum, yum diddly yum. That's what they're supposed to go like. After a while, they compress. Yum diddly yum, yum diddly yum, yum diddly yum. And for me, when I was trying to learn rolls in Toronto and playing with Irish people all the time, that's what stood in my way for a long time, trying to do it all right off the bat. But they don't do that. They play the note and then ornament it. And it's easier, it's less work. Let's do it again. Ready, go. Yum diddly yum. Yum diddly yum. Yeah. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. You know how to practice it now, and that's the most important thing. D-roll. Ready, go. Keep going. Yum diddly yum, yum diddly yum, yum diddly yum. Okay, not bad. Everybody got a clear idea how to do them and how to practice them. Now, once you get good at the fingers and you're half decent at your first finger, and that's how they do it in Ireland. They do it by first finger rolls, the first one you learn. Then the second, then the third finally, okay? If you get good at the first and the second. And you should approach it like that. It's the best way to do it. It'll feel different on the different strings. The G rolls are hard. Everybody knows it. And you have to have a decent bow. But you'll get used to it. And then next week, we'll try the major scale with a roll on every note, okay? But take a week and explore the fingers. There's a lot of exploration that it takes with these ornaments because it's such a personal thing. So get the rhythm the way you like it, decide how you want it to sound, and then it'll come out in a good way confidently, okay? Let's try the morning thrush again with this new skill. It's gonna be awesome. You should be scared. Okay, I'm just gonna have a little drink here. Okay. One, two, three. much better. You feeling it? How were the rolls that time? A little better? Oh, good. Okay. And remember, just choose one. Just choose one. Try to pull it off. Okay, now I think I've worked you hard enough, but I got a couple of things to talk about. So, Christmas concert. So I got in touch with Pat, and we're looking at either December 11th or December 18th in the afternoon. Does afternoon sound better to you guys?
What days of the week is that?
That's a Sunday. Does that sound good? How about you guys? This is Sunday afternoon, the 11th or the 18th. Is that gonna be a good bet? Okay, good. Yeah, because then you can still do something in the evening if you have to. So she still hasn't told me which one we can have. Something about a cleaning people. So she's got to work out that schedule, but I'll let you know. It's either the 11th or the 18th. I'm hoping for the 18th. Okay. With that concert, we're not going to learn a whole bunch more music before the concert. We're going to pick some from previous years. Because, for instance, the stuff we did during the first year of the pandemic, it only got seen online, right? We haven't ever performed that live, and it's all great stuff. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to kind of cherry pick a few sets of tunes that we're going to do at our Christmas concert, and of course our Christmas carols as well. We're going to get those going and practice them, get them really cheerful, okay? So that's the plan for the concert. No new material, just stuff that we played before, the 11th or the 18th of December, and it's going to be in the afternoon, okay? Same location, yeah, great location. Glen Abbey, United Church, yeah, absolutely, yeah, great spot. Okay, that's it. Any questions or problems or concerns or complaints? Yes?
We need to work on the sound system for recording the concert.
Yeah.
A lot of people will be watching the recording, and the last concert recording was
It was a little distorted, eh?
very interesting.
Yeah, it's crappy. I'm sorry. My fault. What can I say? Thanks, Ross. And you complained about Jenny's welcome too. Anyway, so yeah, no, I got a plan here with Don and Grant, and we're gonna get decent gear this time, etc. Okay, that's great. Great practice, everybody. See you guys next week.